Hey everyone, welcome to the Upholstery Studio, where today I will be showing you how to add piping in your seams as well as turn 90 degrees around corners. For this first one, we're going to be using the pre-made piping. When you go to sew this together, all you're going to do is put the piping between your two main pieces, line up the edges real nice, and fit it underneath your presser foot. Now the presser foot you're going to have to use for this is actually going to have a channel carved out of the bottom so it can fit the pipe under. And as you can see here, when you go to sew, the presser foot will hold everything in place and it will do most of the work. And while you're sewing, you just want to make sure the bead stays lined up underneath that channel. Once you get it all sewn together, you can cut off the excess, but what I also like to do is cut down the seam allowance. What I find a lot of times happening is when I go to put the vinyl on top of the actual cushion, that seam allowance underneath will bunch up and make those seams look kind of funny. So cutting those down to about an 1/8 inch, I find works best for me. To make the welt cord, the cord itself is going to be 5 32 inch, and the strip of material you're going to want to cut about 1.5 inches wide. When you go to assemble the welt cord, what you're going to want to do is fold that strip of material evenly around your actual piping. Once you do that, set the piping in the channel of your presser foot and sew down the length of it. That presser foot will do a really good job of keeping right close to that piping. All you're going to want to keep your eye on is make sure the edges of your material are lined up, because it can get crooked on you and it can start getting off. Another easy way to sew welt cord together, you can just sew it to one of the panels. What that will allow you to do is keep that welt cord in place and attached to a panel, so you don't need to worry about it slipping out of your hands and getting all wonky. When you go to sew piping around a 90-degree corner, all you're going to do is the exact same thing you would do putting on boxing. By that I mean you're going to stop where your seam allowance is, and you're going to make a relief cut in that. Now this pre-made welt cord already has a bunch of relief cuts. I like to make it a little bit bigger. What that relief cut's going to allow you to do is actually stretch that around 90 degrees so you can then turn and continue sewing. When you go to finish off welt cord, you're going to want to cut each end to where they're both overlapping about a 1/2 inch. From there, you're going to unpeel one side and cut off the excess cord. That way you only have the material overlapping. From there, you're going to stick one inside the other, overlap it to where everything's nice and seamless, and sew down. And there you have a nice finished off welt cord.